Hey guys, Lukegoldstonofficial here, and I'm gonna give my a short little thoughts on Thomas and the Royal Engine, the 75th anniversary special. Doesn't seem like a special to me. Like it doesn't seem that special, but there still are some positives about it. So I think, all right, we open up the theme song, then it cuts to Prince Harry. Here's my first problem. They brought in Prince Harry probably just to get some attention or attraction to all this. I think someone mentioned this on Twitter. I don't know who it was and I can't find it. But someone mentioned, why not do Christopher Audrey? And then I immediately thought that would make sense, cuz like Christopher Audrey, he's important, and it seems like he's been he's been kind of forgotten in like history, or like history has forgotten the legacy of Christopher Audrey and Wilbur Audrey. I kind of wish they would have put Christopher Audrey on here because he's important. Like, if it wasn't for Christopher Audrey and Wilbert, Thomas would never have existed. So yeah, I don't get it with the whole Prince Harry thing. And then we cut to Sodor, and then Percy delivers mail to Sir Topham Hatt, and I thought it was funny because like it looks like Topham was about to got a letter from to get into Smash Bros. That would have been funny. And Sir Topham Hatt reads the letter, and then he says that the young prince requests that they should bring Thomas. Man. And I saw Unlucky Tug and Zio react to the special, and Zio made a really good point about, like, instead of having Thomas take or go to see the Queen, why not Edward? He's right on that, because Edward was the first ever Thomas Friends character introduced, and he's one of the most important characters in the whole franchise. He and Henry have been terribly mistreated by Micheal, and that's something I'm not happy about. Then they have the little montage sequence getting ready. It's pretty good. People were when this premiered, people were laughing that like they saw. Hang on, just a second. They saw this really funny moment during the whole montage thing that. All right. Like in this whole shot, you could probably think that's probably Lady Hat sleeping in bed with her Topham. Sidekick Jason also did a tweet about this, saying like I didn't need to know on what side of the bed Sir Topham Hatt gets off of, but now I do, or something like that. I don't know. And then he also showers with his hat on. Topham does. And then when they go to Vicarstown to get ready, there's like a poorly fan service reference about London, about Gordon going to London, and he calls it London Station. No, I don't think I like that, cause it's not London Station. It's either King's Cross, Paddington, or St. Pancras, or wait. Okay, it's King's Cross, Euston, then Paddington, then it turns out to be St. Pancras. It was never called London Station. Never. So I didn't like that. Put it simple there. And then after that, it kind of starts going downhill. Like, we get meet to the abomination that's Beresford. Thomas loses one of his decorations. And then we also get introduced to the Duchess, which is a really interesting design in my opinion. And then I'm just going to rush it here a little bit. Stop at the station. Thomas gets covered in coal. Sir Topham Hatt gets his hat crushed when Flying Scotsman passes by. Sorry about that. And then it turns out Duchess ran out of coal or water. Thomas then decides like she can push Duchess while and her coaches, and then here's we also get a nice reference to like Thomas saying, as I always say, little engines can do big things. Nice Magic Railroad reference there, and then they go through the station, and then we get to see the Queen and the young prince. Now, what the Queen said, like, she makes a reference to like about the books they've man. All right, let me just take a little. Shoot, captions aren't available. She makes a reference saying like, from what I've heard from what I've read in the books about the engines and all, I really like that reference, cause it then goes like connected to Audrey and all. Those are some of the references I like. But then when Charles, what Prince Charles says, it's dog shit in my opinion. He says like something like Micheal would say or something, going to other countries and helping them learn about the environment. But he didn't he went to these countries, but he didn't teach other people about the environment. He was going there to learn about the environment. In short, Royal Engine's okay or meh, in my opinion. I do appreciate Michael White's writing in there. Like, having a real fan write for the show, it's really cool. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, some Sonic fans started making their own content, and they hired them to make some games, and they became one of the greatest Sonic games ever. I wish they could bring in some more fans to write for Thomas and Friends. I feel like that would have been really nice. Okay, this Thoughts on Video is getting a little bit too... It's the longest Thoughts on Video I've done. It's getting a little bit too long, so I'm just going to end it here. I'll see you guys later.